The video begins with the explorer heading toward a massive derelict industrial site, the old Westinghouse Electric Factory in Cleveland, Ohio. Once a hub of industrial activity, the facility has long been abandoned, leaving behind rusted machinery, hollowed-out rooms, and silent corridors. From the first step inside, the atmosphere feels oppressive. Every sound echoes as footsteps reverberate off cracked concrete walls. The explorer uses a flashlight to cut through the darkness, revealing decaying structures and tangled debris. This place isn't just empty, it feels frozen in time, as if something could be lurking just out of sight.
Somebody shooting. Damn. That's Cleveland, man. Wow. That's crazy. It's not even that far away from here. Oh shit, that sounds like a shootout.
Out of the blue, the YouTuber hears gunshots not too far in the distance, fairly close by to the factory, though he persists and continues to explore the abandoned factory.
I guess somebody's been sleeping in here. Pretty sad. Wow. This place looks pretty cool. A giant hole in the floor. This is actually where they shot that scene in the Avengers movie. With Black Widow, she was like tied in a chair. It's pretty cool. The basement out. It's already pretty creepy. A lot of water dripping.
He then proceeds to go back downstairs, exploring an area with lots of corridors and tiny spaces, not knowing if anything can be hiding within that area.
Something. Maybe it's an animal. I'm sure there's animals down here.
As the explorer ventures deeper into the factory, the scene alternates between vast open spaces and narrow, claustrophobic passageways. The camera captures every detail: rusted metal beams, shattered glass, peeling paint, and the haunting quiet that fills the halls. It's the kind of silence that makes you strain to hear anything at all. Explorer narrates his thoughts, curiosity mixed with caution, as he moves further into the wreckage.
It's completely covered up with dirt. is so wet. Oh, scared the fuck out of me. Yo. You need some help, bro? Yo. Fuck that. He's not even responding. I'm gonna leave him alone. Get the fuck out of his way. Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Minutes pass with nothing out of the ordinary until he turns a corner and freezes. There. In the shadows, crouched against the wall, is a man. He is still silent, completely motionless, as if blending into the darkness itself. The explorer approaches slowly, unsure of what he is seeing. The air grows tense. Every viewer's heart would race in that moment. The explorer tries to speak to the man calling out and asking if he needs help, but there's no response. The silence is thick and unsettling. There's no aggression, but also no acknowledgement. Just a still figure, sitting in the shadows. For a moment, the scene feels frozen in fear. The camera lingers, capturing the raw uncertainty of the moment. Fearing the unknown, the explorer decides not to push further. He takes a cautious step back, leaving the man seated in silence. Instead of confrontation, he chooses to retreat and avoid escalating the situation. His tone reflects tension, disbelief, and the sudden realization that exploring abandoned places doesn't always mean confronting ghosts. Sometimes it means encountering real people in unexpected, vulnerable situations.
What the hell? Bro, that is crazy as hell. Like, why? Damn. No, actually, that's up. That he's sleeping down here in the dark like that. Like, how? That scared the shit out of me. My heart is racing. Let's see what I got. Let me get this dude a $20 bill. Sleeping down here like that. Be real cautious though. I don't want to wake him up and freak him out. Yo. Yo. Hey, I got some money for you. Oh, shit, he's not there. And he's not responding. Damn it. I bet you he's in that room right there.
Despite the fear, the YouTuber feels empathy for the man he just encountered. and decided to try offer him a $20 bill for the unfortunate living conditions for the man. But upon his return to the corridor, the man is not there, even calling out, but there is no response, just silence. Eerily, the man can be anywhere watching the YouTuber unknowingly, but the YouTuber continues.
Yo. Anybody in here? He's walking around the building. That's crazy that anybody can live in this disgusting ass place. See over there in that corner? It smells funny down here. Shit. Damn it. Here we go. I should have just left the building before. Damn it. Let's keep going. There's a lot of bats down here too, damn. Shit, these bats are everywhere.
As Chris starts to explore elsewhere, he unknowingly would come across that man again. As he is walking, you can see in the distance is the man watching menacingly, without Chris noticing. And not long after that, he comes across another person in the premises.
Oh shit. Oh look. Damn, there's a bunch of homeless people down here. Damn. I'm gonna get out of here. Damn. Should I go see who it is? Or should I leave him alone? Shit. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yo, what? Alright, I'm gonna leave him alone. He said something, but I can't tell what that is in his hand, so I'm gonna leave him alone. What the hell, bro?
As the video continues, the explorer reflects on what just happened. All the eerie structures, all the shadowy hallways, but nothing felt as unsettling as that unresponsive figure in the darkness. The video doesn't solve the encounter. It doesn't reveal why the man was there, or why he didn't respond. And that lingering mystery, the human presence in a place meant to be empty, leaves viewers with more questions than answers. Etika, whose real name was Desmond Amofa, was one of YouTube's most recognizable gaming personalities. He was loud, energetic, and completely unfiltered. Millions of people tuned in to watch his reactions, his live streams, and his genuine love for gaming. Watching Etika didn't feel like watching a creator. It felt like watching a friend. But behind the camera, the pressure was building. The rise in the pressure Etika's channel grew fast. With that growth came expectations, constant uploads, long live streams, and the unspoken demand to always be entertaining. Over time, his online persona began to overtake his real life. The energy that fans loved never really turned off, and the line between performance and reality started to blur. For a while, people saw this intensity as part of his personality, until it became impossible to ignore. Etika's behavior on social media became more erratic. His posts were confusing, his live streams chaotic, and his mood unpredictable. Some fans were concerned, others treated it like entertainment, and that's one of the most dangerous things about social media. When someone's mental health struggle plays out publicly, it can be misunderstood, minimized, or turned into content. Moments of distress became clips, breakdowns became memes. But this wasn't a character. This was a real person struggling in front of millions. In the spotlight, Etika was open at times about his mental health issues. There were moments when people intervened and tried to help, but mental illness isn't something that disappears overnight. The attention never stopped. The pressure returned, and the internet kept watching. For someone already overwhelmed, constant exposure can make healing almost impossible. June of 2019. Etika uploaded a final video. It was calm, reflective, and deeply unsettling in hindsight.
I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry I betrayed your trust. I'm sorry I pushed you all away. I'm sorry I made a clown of myself. I apologize. I wish it didn't have to be this way. But unfortunately, I'm breaking my own rules. No bitch niggas and shit. I shouldn't have pushed so many people away. Now I've got nobody. You know, I wasn't suicidal before. I really wasn't. But one thing I didn't realize was that the walls were closing around me so fast. I really had no intention of killing myself, but I would always push it too far. I guess I am mentally ill. Or maybe I will. I'm not trying to put responsibility on it. I mean, I did a lot of wrong too. I did a lot of wrong. Everyone's got to pay for what they've done wrong at some point. Everyone's got to pay for their sins at some point. I guess mine caught up to me. I'm sorry to those of you who I betrayed. In an attempt to be edgy, I fucked up my entire life. It was a fun life. I had a great time. It was great, but for it to be cut so short. It's fucked. And games and movies I'll never see. I'll never see Attack on Titan. That last episode with Grisha was crazy too, bro. I'll never see how Attack on Titan finishes. I guess it's starting to hit me now because I'm starting to break up a little bit. I'm like, oh fuck, tears are coming, nigga. Here we go. Bitch nigga time. It's bitch nigga time. Fuck. But nah, I'm gonna keep my composure. Let my story be one that advises caution on too much of the social media shit, man. It can fuck you up. It can give you an image of what you want your life to be, and it can get blown completely out of proportion, dog. Unfortunately, it consumed me. And it made me forget about consequences to my actions. It made me forget that we have to pay for the things that we say. It made me forget that there is weight behind words. I was so consumed with this great image that I had that I thought I was invulnerable to everything. Keemstar. I wish you the best, my nigga. Pokey, sorry for scaring you so much. I really am sorry for that. I apologize. If I was being stupid. Christine, sorry for being so hard-headed and all the other horrible things I did. I mean, hey, two wrongs don't make it right, but I mean, you know.
Shortly after he went missing, days later, the news was confirmed Etika had died by suicide. The internet fell silent. Fans mourned, shared memories, and asked the same painful questions. Why didn't we take it more seriously? Why didn't someone stop this? Etika's story forced an uncomfortable reality into the spotlight. Fame doesn't protect you from mental illness. Money doesn't fix emotional pain. And having millions of followers doesn't mean you're not alone. Etika wasn't just a content creator. He was a person under immense pressure in a system that rewards extremes and ignores warning signs. His story reminds us that mental health should never be treated as entertainment, and that asking for help is not weakness. If you're struggling, you're not broken, and you don't have to go through it alone. If you or someone you know is struggling, please reach out to a trusted person or a mental health professional. If you're in immediate danger, contact local emergency services or a suicide prevention hotline in your country. Your life matters. This one really hit home for me. As I grew up watching Etika on YouTube, I personally found his videos as an escape as a kid dealing with divorced parents, and it really distracted me from the bad parts of life at the time. I also loved Nintendo. In the pinned comment, there are some resources if you need them. And anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me at the Digital Campfire, and take care, you guys.